here we are right now. Let's come together right now. Flow with, grow with, levitate with Tate. It's time to rewind, unwind, divine, tap in with the Oracle 8.
Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning back in to Levitate with Tate. I have 3 cards here, or 3 images really, 3 animals that you can choose from. We are going to be asking the Oracle 8 today why you feel stuck and how to move forward through the situation. So how to overcome being stuck. So the first pile we have is the rabbit. The second pile we have is the mouse. And the third pile we have is frogs. So take a moment, pause the video if you need to. We're going to go ahead and tune in as the Oracle 8, how to get through this feeling of being stuck and how to move forward. Go ahead and find your timestamp below in the description box, and I will see you there. Hello everyone. So those who chose the first pile, I went ahead and divvied up the cards. Those who chose the rabbit, I'm gonna try to make it so you can see it all. I'm working on a setup. It should be coming on Wednesday. I have cats. I have a lot of cats, so they might be trying to get in the way here. All right, so let's see what your cards are. How to get through this situation. We have the 3 of Swords. The Pentacles. The Star. Sun. Number 36, the cat. All right, so Spirit says, for those who have chosen the rabbit, this is a really positive spread, meaning Spirit knows you've put in a lot of work, okay? You've been working really hard, and it looks like you've had to go through some emotional wounds. You know, something happened in your life that caused some heartbreak, whether it be like true love, a job, something like that. Rabbits do indicate abundance, fertility. You know that everyone knows, you know, rabbits mate and populate quite quickly. So we know that this feeling of being stuck isn't going to last because the cycles of the rabbit are very fast. And these are very beautiful cards, especially the Star and the Sun here, which indicates that there's going to be, you know, hope for the future. You're going to have success and abundance. And, you know, this card here indicates that there was, you know, personal injury as far as your heartbreak goes. But sometimes if you just work a little bit, the cat indicates just a little bit of flattery, just a little bit of being kind, and even to yourself, a little bit of flattery to yourself, like, yes, I have worked hard. You may feel stuck now because of something that has happened, and it may have taken you for surprised, and no one blames you for that, and that's totally fine. But I assure you that this feeling of stuckness is not going to last. You've worked really hard, and Spirit is going to reward you for that. So you don't need to fear that it's not going to work out just because of what happened here that you weren't expecting. Okay, everything else is still aligning. Flatter yourself. Show yourself what you've done, all the progress you've made. Because you are the star, and you are the sun, and you are going to reach new heights, see new possibilities. Everything's going to get much brighter. So just keep moving forward. And, you know, Spirit's really saying, in order to overcome this, you just have to be nice to yourself. You have to flatter yourself. You have to realize how much work you've done and kind of forget about the emotional heartbreak that some other people have done. Those cycles are fast, and you're going to get through it really fast. And you're going to end up in a better, more positive light. All right, thanks for choosing Levitate with Tate, and I'll see you on this flip. Hello, everyone who chose mice. I am going to get your cards here, try to fit them in. I have a new stand coming in a few days here, so I can't wait till that comes. But bear with me, I can still read the cards. This one is going to need some sort of cover up, but it's the Two of Wands. We got some nudity here. I don't think you can see way back here, so that's good. Okay, and then the Emperor. The King of Pentacles. Justice. And the Clover Leaf. Alright, Spirit, how can the mice move through and overcome this feeling of being stuck? Well, the mouse is the pathfinder. He always finds a way. And with the Four, or the Two of Wands here, which is a planning of the future, planning the path forward. It looks like you have been feeling stuck about planning the path forward, which is understandable. I feel like that all the time. I always feel like what to do now. So the mouse represents that feeling of being stuck, but it also represents they are very creative and humble, and they are always able to find the path forward. So there's no need to really feel like you're going to be stuck, because even though you may feel like that at the moment, the mouse always finds the way. We have here two highly respected gentlemen of the tarot, and we have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. And so both of these mature gentlemen indicate stability and a sense of success. But you know, the King of Pentacles, he's mature and he's worked really hard to get where he is, and he's happy, and he's you know, he has a beautiful dog, just like my dog. But and the King of Wands, or the Emperor, he, you know, he oversees it all. He is able to step into his power when he needs to. You know, he's not always in his power, but he's overseeing it all the time. And so therefore, just like the mouse, the Emperor finds his way forward, you know, blindly sometimes, just like she has her eyes closed, but in reality, her eyes are always open. Her spirit's eyes are always open. So it may seem like you are trying to move forward blindly without your eyes open, but there's always someone overseeing everything. And the stability, you're going to go through with your future plans, and you'll be fine. You'll always be able to forge a way to the clover which is a bearer of good tidings. Okay? And, you know, it's good luck. Clovers are good luck. Okay? But you may feel like this will be brief success, but in reality, you always have this sense of fairness. Everything's going to work out for you. The justice indicates that, you know, there's balance in life. Okay? So everything, all the hard work you've put in, you're going to be able to enjoy. And you're going to be able to look back and see the path when you didn't think you could see the path. So there's no worry. Sometimes you just got to listen to your instincts and take a deep breath and remember that Spirit is always knowing which way to go, even when you don't feel like you know. You may feel stuck. You may have no idea how I'm going to work and figure this out in the future. So don't worry about it. Just, I know that's easier said than done. But take a moment and realize that it's going to be okay. You know, you're going to end up seeing the way once you get there. Right now, you might not be able to see where you're going, but you'll be able to find your way to the abundance. Okay, you have to have faith. Sometimes blind faith is the hardest, but it's what we need to develop. All right, thank you, mice. We'll see you later. Hello, everyone. Who chose the frogs as your card? This is a reading on how to feel unstuck in your current situation. I apologize about my setup. I ordered a new setup and it's on its way, but I feel like reading, and so what I'm called to do, so I shall do. All right, and we have the sun. That's good. Beautiful. The sun is beautiful. All right, let's do this. Okay, the 3 of discs. Page of Cups. Drink. World. Okay, so Spirit, how should the frogs move forward from this feeling of being stuck? Well, frogs are kind of mystical in a way, I think, you know, because they go through those cycles of changing from a tadpole when they're young. And it looks like you might, you know, have put a lot of work into something recently. Maybe something you've been working on for a really, really long time. Maybe even a dream of yours that you've had since you were a child. And you're really close to being finished. And you're feeling stuck, maybe. And I think that you're not really stuck, because here we have the world, which means you really do have the strength. I mean, and you have the strength here too. I mean, you have the courage and everything within inside of you to complete your goal. I'm sorry if you hear I have like 4 cats and they're always noisy when they shouldn't be. Here with the 3 of discs, you see you've made a bunch of work. Like, look how beautiful, beautiful progress. But for some reason, this area has not been finished. And I don't think it's on purpose, but maybe subconsciously that area was left undone because there's a fear of feeling that if you let go of this dream that you've had since you were little, you're going to not have anything to hold on to, because this work, my cats are making so much noise. Sorry. This work, you know, has been part of your life forever. Just give me one moment. I apologize about that. Anyways, it looks like you've reached an end of the cycle of completion. That's what the world indicates too. You know, that you're ready to move to the next step. But there must be something that you're holding on to because you're comfortable working on this dream of yours, because it has been something that you've been doing for so long. But like the frog reminds us that we need to let go and just change and evolve without fear, because we will end up being something better. You know, the tadpole doesn't freak out when he starts losing his legs. I mean, that would be really devastating if he just started losing his legs. But the frog just trusts the process, and you have the strength to trust the process. You have the courage inside of you. Yes, you have this dream since you were young, but also you have the intuition inside of you to keep going and evolve into a better version of yourself. The sun doesn't stop shining just because you did something. You will always have something to work towards. Finish the goal. You've made so much work. And congratulate yourself. You know, sometimes we have to congratulate ourselves. There's so many naysayers. Too many naysayers in this world. And you have to be the one to say good job to yourself sometimes. So this feeling of stuckness is perhaps self-made, and it's necessary to figure out why we left these steps undone. Do those steps, complete the steps, because you know you have what it takes to do it. And congratulate yourself for completing the process and allowing yourself to trust the process, that you're going to become great. I guess the tadpole doesn't lose his legs, he loses his tail, but he grows legs. So yeah, I mean, you might be scared of losing your tail, but you're going to be growing some legs, okay? So anyways, thanks again for tuning in. You're going to get unstuck. You're going to be fine. You're doing great. Have a great day, frogs.